Hi, people, you're welcome to your informative health program on TV, Maxi Health, where your health comes first. And on today's episode, we have the doctor's perspective, Ask Your Doctor segment, you and your diet, and fitness corner. Stay tuned, don't go nowhere as the program continues shortly. I'm your host today, Dr. Margaret. Oh, yes, you're still watching Maxi Health, where your health comes first. And this is the Ask Your Doctor segment of the program. On Ask Your Doctor segment, of course, we all know what we do here. We give responses to the questions that you have sent to us during the week. And today, my very first question says, Good day, Ma. Since 2 months now, if I scratch my body, it will swell up. And sometimes my vein will just swell up as if something pumping in. And also I feel pain all over my body. Please, doctor, I do not know what to do. You know what to do? You need to see your doctor. What you need to do, like immediately, is you need to see your doctor. So please, my dear, see a doctor. A doctor, I tell a lot of people that when you are experiencing anything, and you will, of course, definitely we have experts in different fields, it's necessary for you to just visit such experts in such field, and then in no time you are okay. So please, my dear, for the swelling, I would advise you to see a doctor as soon as possible, okay? All right, thank you. Next question. Good day, doctor. My wife has PID. For people that do not know the meaning of PID, that's pelvic inflammatory disease. But she's treating it now. I want to know if it is compulsory for me to also treat myself. Yes, sir. It is compulsory for you to treat yourself because pelvic PID is pelvic inflammatory disease. So definitely the fact that she has this doesn't mean that you are going to have PID, but you will have other form of infection. Are you getting what I'm saying? So please, and meanwhile, whether your wife is the only one that has infection, or is just the husband that has infection, or which is it happens in rare cases. Most times it's always the husband and the wife. Once your husband have, the wife will have. But in rare cases, we find out that probably maybe it's just one of the partners that have such infection. Please make sure, as far as both of you are sexually active, both of you have to be placed on treatment. Both of you have to be placed on treatment, please, so that in no due time, she's okay, you are okay, and then you move ahead, you continue to live your life. So please, sir, yes, you need to take the medication or treatment together with her. Thank you for this wonderful question. All right, my next question says, please, doctor, I am not seeing my ovulation regularly. What can I do? Now, what do you mean by regularly? Is it that it doesn't come at all, or it comes? Because sometimes for women, you don't have to see sometimes you might not even see your ovulation as in every month, but sometimes you see it every month. But depending, what do you mean by you don't see it regularly? Is it that maybe out of 6 months you don't see it maybe like once? Then there's a problem somewhere. So what you need to do, you need to pick that number on the screen, or you see a doctor, see a gynecologist doctor, because this has to do with the gynecologist. See a gynecologist doctor, or pick number on the screen and give us a call. Let us ask you 1 or 2 questions, okay? All right, my next question. Good Emma, I had menstruation last month for 3 days. Now, this month, I am experiencing brown color like blood, and I am bothered. Please, what do I do? My sister, are you sure you're not pregnant? If your menstrual flow came only last month for 3 days, and this month you are experiencing a brownish color, are you sure you're not pregnant? Please run a pregnancy test immediately. I would advise you to go to a laboratory. Yeah, some people might want to run urine, but I think that for this kind of case, I think I would advise you to go to a good laboratory, let them use your blood and run a good pregnancy test. And if it's pregnancy, of course, if it is what you want, congratulations in advance, okay? All right, my last question for today says, I'm a married lady of 27 years. I had my first baby in September 2021, and I stopped breastfeeding him in January 2023 this year. I discovered that whitish liquid comes out from my mammary gland when I press it and scratches me sometimes. Please, what do I do? I'm sure maybe because you just finished, maybe because you just stopped breastfeeding your baby. That's why it's like that. But if you are still experiencing that after maybe a period of like 3 or 4 months after, then I think you need to let us know, because right now you said when you stop January, at least maybe, because definitely there's no how, because your mammary gland has been used to you breastfeeding. So before it will get used to the fact that, oh, you stop breastfeeding your baby, it might just take a while. But of course, not immediately, but not that it will now last for like maybe 6 months or 1 year. Are you getting what I'm saying? So, but depending, whatever it is that you're still going through, if you're listening to this program right now, please do let us know or write us back again. And I want to use this opportunity to say a very big thank you to everyone that always makes out time to send us their questions. We really say a big thank you to you, because a lot of people are really benefiting from these questions. Stay tuned, the program continues shortly. Welcome back. You are still watching Maxi Health, where your health comes first. Right away, we'll be joining Doctor on Doctor's Perspective segment of the program. Stay tuned. The program will be right back.
Welcome to Doctor's Perspective on Maxi Health. My name is Adeleke. I'm the fertility scientist at Abin Fertility and Andrology. What we want to discuss today is painful menstruation in relation to adenomyosis and endometriosis. The design of women by God is menstrual period will come easily. Some of you ladies, you know that when you want to experience your first menstrual flow, you just wake up, you are coming from school or you are in the house, you are doing something, you just say, mommy, I see blood. You want to say, come. They take you inside, they start telling you, you are now a woman, you need to stay away from men. If any man touches your bum, you can get pregnant. But all those talk. And that is how your mother taught you how to take care of yourself anytime that blood comes. That is the design of God's menstrual period for women. It does not need to come with pains. Even if you needed a sign for you to menstruate, it will just come like a transient pain, not that heavy pain. And the blood flow of menstrual period, as designed by God, is between 2 days and 7 days. Then from that day it will start flowing and gradually stops. But when you start seeing a menstrual period with heavy blood flow, with pain, some people have a severe pains that they won't be able to go out. Then something is wrong somewhere. I'm telling you, the design is you just wake up, you see blood. That is why you're supposed to know what is your menstrual cycle. If you know that your menstrual cycle is 28 days, you see your period today, count 28. That means from 27th day, if you are going out, tissue is supposed to be in your bag. Your pad supposed to be in your bag. Or you have to put on pads in anticipation that my period is coming. But nowadays, you see people with painful menstrual period, heavy menstrual flow. At times get to a point that the lady will not be able to go out. When you are experiencing this, it means it's either you have what we call endometriosis and adenomyosis. You see two of them, they are sisters and they are very wicked. But one is better than the other. Endometriosis is a little bit mild compared to adenomyosis. What is endometriosis? Endometriosis is the tissue, the lining of the uterus. Some of us, Let me explain what the lining of uterus look like. You see, there is a meat, part of the meat Yoruba people call shaki. It has a finger-like and like this, that meat. This is where the blood is being shed every month to wash this finger-like something, so that it is what that we call endometrium ciliate. We call it, many of it is cilia. So, when this type of, see what I'm telling you, this part of the meat are lining the endometrium, that means the inner area of your womb. If this part that is shedding blood is found in any part of your body, especially your other part of your womb, that is what we call endometriosis. As at the time the real endometrium starts shedding blood, because this part of the endometrium is found at any other part of your body, it tends to bring blood to menstruate too. Let me put it that way. To bring up, to shed blood too, as the blood is flowing from the inner walls of the womb that we call endometrium. Other part of the womb or of the body that has this tissue, this endometrial tissue, we want to menstruate too, we want to produce blood too. That is what is causing serious pains that we experience when you want to menstruate. That is what we call endometriosis. But you see, the one we call adenomyosis, that one is more wicked than endometriosis. That one means that tissue that I have explained to you, that endometrial tissue that want to menstruate, that is pushing out blood every month, that you people call menstrual flow. If it is found being embedded in the walls of your womb, you know, the other one I say, the other with the endometriosis, it can be found other places in your body, especially other part of, maybe outside the womb or beside the womb. But the tissue grown to be embedded within the walls of the uterus, which means as the other one that lining the walls of the womb want to shed blood, want to menstruate, let me put it that way. The one that is in between, that grows inside the walls of the womb, we want to menstruate. So that means that means the blood will now start flowing to itself inside a cavity, the endometrial cavity. It becomes too serious. Between two of them, endometriosis, adenomyosis. If you have adenomyosis, that one prevents women from getting pregnant. But endometriosis, if it is not too much, it's a tissue. I told you the tissue find other part of the womb or uterus. It can surgically, if it's not too much, that tissue can be pulled out by professionals, and the situation can be managed. But if it is adenomyosis, the best thing any professional can do for you to enjoy your life is, number one, if you are very young, they may give you medication that will suspend your menstrual period, because it has been found that it is the estrogen, the way you menstruate every month, that making this tissue to grow. So if they give you a drug, that drug will suspend the menstrual period. How does it suspend menstrual period? It cuts off the blood flow to the womb, and the womb will not be active at that point in time. Then the womb menstruates, the tissue will die. But I'm talking about if it is for two of them, it can be managed that way. But if the situation becomes serious, if it is found that it is adenomyosis and the tissue is much that is embedded in the endometrial wall and in their much, the best thing is for them to remove the womb. But that of endometriosis, 60 to 70 women that have that problem can still get pregnant. This is being managed. So how do you know that you have endometriosis or you have adenomyosis? Now I told you there are two sisters and they look the same, but one is it's a bad situation. It's a bad problem. Go and meet professionals, because some of you, what you are doing inside the house is self-medication. When you feel as if you have a painful menstruation, instead of you to go to the hospital, you start taking PSV, start taking a lot of drugs that will kill the pains. Before you know it, small tissue of adenomyosis, small tissue of endometriosis become going bigger and bigger. Maybe if you complain at the time you started seeing heavy flow of menstrual flow, or you started seeing serious pains during your menstrual period, they could quickly pull them out and you get yourself. But when it becomes too much, yes, fertility will be a challenge for you. Please, if you are experiencing painful menstruation, go to the hospital. Take a normal diagnosis. Talk to professionals. Don't just sit in the house and start taking all this painkiller in the name of you want to get yourself. There may be serious problem in front of you. My name is Adeleke Samuel. I'm the fertility scientist at Tabin's Fertility and Andrology. Till I come your way next time, keep watching Doctor's Perspective on Max. Bye.
Welcome back. You're still watching Maxi Health, where your health comes first. We're going to be joining our fitness instructor right away without wasting so much time.
Hi, welcome to yet another episode of Maxi Health on Fitness. My name is Adeleke from Oxygen Cell Fitness, and with me I have wisdom, beauty, and better skincare. So today, we're doing 9 minutes aerobics non-stop. So just follow along. If you have a stepping board, I hope this is fine. If you have anything just a little high, then you can step on. It's fine. If you have a staircase, it's beautiful. Hold on, guys. So just follow through. We're running and moving to rhythm of the music. So just move along with us. You ready? Ready? So just go. Yeah. Climb, come on. You ready? 2, 1, 2, come on. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. So this is a non-stop 8-minute workout. So just Eating healthy is as important as your daily routines. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold on, guys. Hold on. We have 2 more minutes. Remember, it's a non-stop workout. So we're resting like this. So just keep. Don't allow your heart rate to go down, right? Just keep yourself, your body active, right? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now we're doing the jumping jacks for our last program, right? We're going 50 and we're done. Are you ready? 5, 4, 3, 2. Are you ready? And 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, that's last 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done, guys. This is yourselves. So if you follow those, you did a wonderful job. Catch us on the next episode, Fitness Corner on Mental Health. My name is Harvest Koko from Oxygen 7 Fitness.
Welcome back. You're still watching Maxi Health, where your health comes first. And we have come to the end of today's episode of Maxi Health, where your health comes first. I want to believe that at least this particular episode was very informative to every one of us. Keep a date with us again next week, same time, same station. Till then, I say stay healthy. Bye-bye.